Welcome to T2T with Tom Pfeiffer and Ty Martin.
Yeah, so we're here for the the 2026 season, and I can't wait to get started. Is there anything that you want to share since we've been gone for so long? Any golf memories or golf feats that you have done?
Oh, geez, I don't even know where to begin. It was, I mean, we haven't been together here since August, and I mean, just holy cow. Played in a big cup tournament with some of the boys back in October at Coachman's. That was fun. We shot, I think we shot 11 under.
Nice.
And they sent us off in two groups of four, obviously, to regulate. The winning team, I think, shot 21 under. And I saw those guys hit. Holy cow.
Yeah.
It was impressive. The team that we played against, or that I guess I should say, that we were paired with, we hung with them till about the 11th hole. And there was one guy on the team that just a power hitter. Crushed the ball. It was a par 4. I want to say like 350, 360. He overshot the green.
Oh man, that's incredible.
It was just, I mean, this guy could hit the hell out of the ball. It sucked to watch, but it was also impressive to watch.
What did they finish with?
They were 14 over.
Okay, so fairly close to you guys then.
Yeah, and I had a pretty solid team. Had John that you've met before, and Matt from Coldwater. I mean, we all had fun. We had a blast. It was a good time, but I mean, it was just uncanny, all four of them, to be able to hit the ball right down the middle every single time.
Wow.
It just there were only a couple of holes where one or two of them missed. Other than that, it was right down the middle. Great guys. I mean, super nice too. Little cocky, but they were nice guys.
Well, that's good. So tell our viewers or our listeners, what is Big Cup? What exactly? Because some people might not know what Big Cup Scramble is.
Big Cup Scramble takes it to an 8-inch wide cup.
Yeah, so it basically doubles it, right?
Yeah, in the essence, yes. But the only thing is, though, the difference with the 8-inch cup is it's only about maybe 2.5 inches deep. So if you roll your putt a little too hard, it can bounce out.
Okay.
So so everybody hears 8-inch cup and they hear the score and they're like, oh, well, you had an 8-inch cup, you doubled the size. It's easy. Yeah, but if you roll it too hard and it bounces in and then out, it's not in the cup. You have to take the next stroke.
So you guys still 3-putted a bunch, huh?
Actually, no, we didn't. We shot 11 under. Ass.
Well, some people are 3-putting,
Yeah. We finished, I want to say we finished 6th or 7th. Right around there. I don't know.
Yeah. So probably like in the middle of the pack kind of thing.
There were 36 teams.
Oh, wow. Okay. That's a pretty good showing there.
Yeah. There were, I want to say we finished 6th. I can't remember. That was a couple months ago.
Yes. So speaking about scrambles too, I also played in a scramble at Mosquito Lakes. It's kind of a shorter course. And I played with my wife, my sister-in-law, and one of our friends. I see that my wife goes out a little bit more if we play in scrambles. So I usually play about 2 scrambles a year with her. But before that, she would just play once in a while. But now she's like, let's play another scramble. I'm like, oh, sweet, kind of thing. I think we finished with -12 in that scramble. I was on fire though, man. My irons, I was putting the ball within like 2 feet. It was all tap-ins. Like I would say probably 4 or 5 holes I thought 2 of them were in, like from, I thought I got eagles, and they were kind of blind shots, but they were, the ball lands right next to the hole and you're like, oh my God, that has to be in, kind of thing. And then you get up there and it's like literally like, an inch or a foot away, and you're like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I probably had 4 or 5 of those. And then my wife, sister-in-law, they held their own. They hit off the red tees, so we got advantage there on certain holes, and they hit pretty far, between 150 to 200, from the reds, which is nice because we'll bomb them and then we'll have them hit, or if it's a hole that's kind of tight, we'll have them hit, and then we can see what we should do. So it's all like kind of like a little strategy, but
yeah,
for the most part, we all contributed in some way. But Mosquito Lakes, it's a fair course. It's a nice course. It's kind of like in the middle of the road type of course. So it was nice.
Yeah, I will say back to your original question about feats or good things this year. I pretty much played normal golf that I have been for a while, but I would say Lindsay this year, holy smokes.
Okay.
She's getting her drive up over 200 average.
Wow.
She's hitting the ball really well. And there were a couple of times we were out. She shot under 100. Full disclosure, there were some, you move up out behind the tree, give yourself a favorable lie. But I mean, I would say she legitimately hit under 100 once for sure. And it was a great round. She hit the ball really well, and she had a couple blow up holes.
Yeah.
Just what she has done in the last 3 years is just insane. Just how well she's hitting the ball. She's reading the greens better. She's learning those greenside chip shots. It's, I mean, like I said, I haven't seen much improvement. I'm just playing steady. But that woman there, she is like her swing. She's getting more, getting more extension, getting more follow through. Just it's crazy. We just played at X Golf in Middleton on Sunday last week, and I always say, when you get the 7-foot gimme or the concede, I guess I should say concede, you got to add on 18 holes, you got to add 10 strokes to it. You really got to, because I mean, honestly, how many putts are you and I going to make, or anybody, inside of 7 foot every single time?
Well, Tiger Woods, is like about 80% now.
I didn't say Tiger Woods.
I know.
But
right.
she actually shot an 84.
Wow, that's impressive.
And, if you throw those 10 strokes on for sim golf, 94, that's awesome. That's impressive. That's great. You're hitting the ball well. I mean, we played 18 holes. She shot the 84. And then we played 9-hole scramble, just the two of us. And she hit the ball great. It's just, she has done so many great things in the last couple of years from, where she started. And she's probably going to beat me this year is what's going to happen.
Oh, no.
Nah, she's not going to beat me this year. Come on.
I don't know, man. You say that now. Oh, I can't wait for that phone call, though.
There won't be a phone call. There won't be a text message. There won't be oh, shit. Yeah.
Just steal your phone and call me in.
You're right. You're right. Fair enough. Not
like for me, I would probably say it would take a huge step forward for my wife to maybe sniff beating me, but
she sniffs you every day.
Yeah, and I stink. but I'm thinking also, like, you were talking about Lindsay and how she's been, improving so much, and my wife, she has been really improving in like around the green stuff, and I've been really helping her and coaching her up on not giving away strokes, like duffing it, or like sculling it across the green. hey, get the ball on the green and then like, two putt, try your best on that, because you can leave a lot of strokes on the course if you skull it across the green and then you duff it and then that's 3 shots already. Like all of a sudden
no,
you
you're
get close to the
right.
yeah, you get close to the green in like 2 or 3 and you're like, oh man, and then all of a sudden you got like a triple bogey because you couldn't get in the hole. And so she's okay off the tee. We're still working on her drive. She probably drives at about like 150, maybe 175 if she really gets a good one. And then her irons are decent as well. They're just not where they could be. She's athletic enough where those areas should be a little bit better. But she doesn't play as much as me or you or probably Lindsay, right? Like I'm sure Lindsay played a bunch this year compared to years before, and my wife maybe plays once a week if that, and then she doesn't practice. Like she doesn't go to the range, she doesn't do any of that stuff. So when we do go to the course, you're always putting or chipping, right? So then that's why she's so good at chipping and putting, is because I'm with her when we warm up. Then I'm like, hey, just do this, and she's like, she's a really good student, and she follows the directions, and then, she can, now she's I don't have to say anything anymore. She can just chip and putt, the way, that she was taught, and you can definitely see the improvement. She's chipped in 2 or 3 times this year, one time was for a birdie and stuff like that. Like it's cool to see, the improvement. She enjoys it too. She's like, I can't wait to get, my pitching wedge out, and I'm like, that's her favorite club. She's like, yeah. And it's because she chips within, she knows what it can do, so again, consistency is, that's what golf is all about. If you're more consistent, you know exactly what the ball's going to do. And if you know what the ball's going to do, you can score a lot better. So it's one of those things, so kudos to our women in our lives, to them improving, and hopefully they love the game so that, they understand our love for the game, right?
Yeah.
So yeah,
it definitely helps.
Yeah, for sure. Anything else? I'm trying to think. Like for me, was there anything? The bunch of me and the boys went to play in Grand Rapids in Michigan. We played like Pilgrim's Run, which was a phenomenal course. We played let's see, a couple other courses, and I can't think of them off the top of my head, but the Meadows was the one. Then when we drove back, we actually played Notre Dame's the Warren, which was phenomenal too. I shot really well on a couple of courses, and then I shot okay in a couple of courses. What was kind of interesting is Pilgrim's Run is a par 73, and I shot a 73 that day, so that was a good day for me. The Warren, I think I shot like a 78 or something like that. And that's a beautiful course. That one's actually more wide open than you think. There's a lot of like fescue, but it's very thin fescue. So if you hit it in there, you can like, oh, it's right. Like the ball's right there. It's not like it's deep in the fescue. It's like a patch here, patch there, and then there's the ball, and then you can, hit it kind of through the patches of fescue and stuff. So one of my buddies, that's all he was doing. He was like, yes, I hit it in the fescue. So you would see him, he would hit his ball, and then he would be coming out with like 10 balls. He's like, I'm making money today.
I walked out with 7 Kirklands, 1 Nitro.
He had like 40 balls at the end of the round. It was stupid. No, I'm all for it. I'm all for ball hawking, obviously pace of play and stuff like that. But, if I get like a Titleist, Pro V1, TaylorMade PT5, I'll be playing those, like I have no shame. I have no shame whatsoever.
I remember when my grandpa took me golfing when I was a kid and as a teenager, as an adult. I mean, he would always be sitting there walking along the edge with the club, doing that. I mean, he actually passed away Thanksgiving morning last year, and it was you know, I remember that. So when I go golfing, it's like if we're waiting on the green, I'll go walk the edge.
Oh yeah.
My club, figure it around, just kind of look at it, and just be like, oh hey, look at that! I just walked away with a TP5X, a Callaway, Chrome Soft X, or a Titleist or something, and be like, yeah, it's not really the ball that I play, but it's similar to the ball that I play, and I'll use it on a par 3 that's a green surround, or lake surround. You're like, oh well, if this ball goes in, I don't care.
Yeah, right. But then also like when you find like the top flights and stuff like that, you put it in the cart, and then you're like, maybe I'll just leave it, for the course, or here's some shake balls, or like
no, that goes into the wife's bag.
Well, then that too, So, and again, we're not good enough to, like, honestly, yeah, it's nice to play the Pro V1s and stuff like that, but I mean, you can kind of tell a difference. But you know what I mean? Like, it's like we're not good enough to like really play those balls, to be honest, but it's always nice to play those balls. The consistency is a lot better, but
it is.
What I'm trying to say is, like, we're not professional where it really matters what ball, like, it's nice to play the Pro V1s, and I'll always play a Pro V1 because the consistency and the feel for me. But like the pros, they had to play their ball because, that's how finely tuned they are,
Yeah. I actually prefer the Titleist AVX.
Yeah, and I played those before too, and I like those too. I remember you hated those. You gave me like 4 dozen. You remember that?
I had but I had like I think I had 12 dozen of them.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, it's just like, and I use those too. I was like, heck yeah.
I actually like the AVX. I mean, I think I've got in the backlog, I think I've got like 4 or 6 dozen left.
Okay. Yeah. I have a dealer. No, I have a ball guy.
That just sounded even worse.
I have a ball guy. But no, so
you're not helping your case right now.
I have a connection for golf balls.
for balls. Yeah,
balls.
You're not helping your case right now.
So I usually get like 100 Pro V1s at the beginning of the year, and I think I have probably still like 60 from that 100. So it's just kind of
a harder course.
I play a lot. I just, it's harder to lose those balls, but no,
your balls deep in the creek picking those Pro V1s out, aren't you? I can just see it. I can see you kicking your shoes off, your golf pants off. You're standing there in your skivvies walking through the creek going, well, that one's mine.
Right.
Not mine, but I'll take it. Oh, this one's definitely mine.
Yeah. Sure. I am definitely a ball hawker though. Like you said, if I'm waiting around, I'll go in like like a foot or so in
I will too.
And just use your forehand or something like that, and hit.
Do you have a golf ball retriever in your bag?
Oh, I do. Yeah, 100%.
Me too.
Well, the thing is, like, so I play a lot like by myself.
I don't want to hear about your personal life.
This is going really well right now. I'm a ball guy.
Not well for you.
Myself. It's like, geez, Tom, get a room. But you know how it is. Like, you have like a threesome. Wait, Jesus.
I always say, if you make a joke and you put it on a tee, I'm gonna hit it. And this is called T to T, and you're just
teeing them up. I know. So you have 3 guys playing in front of you. And you're the single, right? So you're just watching. Oh, God. All right, this podcast has gone off the rails.
Why can't you just say there's 3 golfers in front of you and you're golfing behind them?
So, anyways, you know how there's like downtime.
You cannot edit this out.
No, I'll leave it in. It's all good. Oh man. Hopefully you're laughing with us in the car or something.
Oh jeez. Yes, please.
But you got the time, and then you're like, you just pluck balls, so yeah.
But yeah, no. Yeah. When you're held up from the group in front of you, what you're trying to say is you go look for golf balls.
Yeah. Exactly.
Oh, yeah. No, I definitely do the same thing. Even if I'm golfing with the guys or golfing with Lindsay and, there's the woods or there's fescue that are a few feet away and we're waiting, I'll go walk in and poke around a little bit there and see what I can find. And, I do also have a friend that loses a majority of balls when he golfs. So I take him a 5-gallon bucket when I can.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, and that's what it's all about too. It's just fun just to hunt, and then, pass some time, while you're waiting and then hit your shot. Obviously pace of play. You're always,
correct.
If I'm not waiting, obviously I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, no, if I drive up to my ball or walk up to my ball and the green's clear or the fairway's clear or whatever the case may be, and it's time to hit, I'm not going looking for golf balls. I don't care about a Pro V1 that much. I mean, it's just the way it is.
100%. So moving on from golf balls and hunting for golf balls,
and Tom's a weird desire.
my weird desire. Trust me.
I don't think I want to trust you right now.
So the PGA Tour looks like they're trying to hunt someone down, right? So
I think they got one.
Yeah, they got one. Out of the 4, probably, right?
Yeah.
So Brooks Koepka looks like he's going to be returning from Live Golf to the PGA Tour. Were you surprised at all by that?
Actually, that's not the one that I thought would come back. I did see, though, that he's going to make a $5 million charitable contribution, and he misses out on a big, hefty potential earning.
Yeah, so I was looking at some of these things. So he forfeits eligibility for the PGA Tour equity program benefits over 5 years, which would estimate between $50 and $80 million over that time. So that's a lot of money, man.
Yeah, well, how much was his contract with Liv?
I don't know. I was looking it up. They didn't really say anything about Brooks Koepka's. I think it was between probably 100 and 500 million, somewhere in that area.
That's a big gap.
Well, I know, but I'm just saying they didn't really specify exactly what it was. I couldn't tell you.
Well, I would say we can both agree that
it's more than an equity program.
For him missing that equity, he more than made that at the Live.
Oh, yeah.
For him to come back.
Yeah, for sure. He was making more money than the equity portion of it, yeah. And then, like you said, the $5 million charitable donation. Does he get the... Oh, yeah, he agrees upon it. Bonus funds he's out of, so he can't do the FedEx Cup. Bonus money. Signature events, it looks like he'll be kind of out of it a little bit for a while. Trying to think here.
Do you think he maybe just left Live because he didn't want to world travel?
I mean, their schedule is pretty light. I mean, so what if you traveled once a month to a different location and then played for 2 days or whatever, 3 days,
Right.
ooh, like I would do that.
Of course you would. So would I. So would the guy that lives next door and the guy on the other side.
Oh, I
Of
know.
course they would.
I know. But yeah,
You would do that for $1 million.
oh yeah, I mean 100%. That'd be awesome.
Shit, you'd probably do it for $100,000.
I mean,
Come
yeah,
on.
but if it was free golf, of course.
Come on, golf is not free.
Well, I know, but I'm just saying, if I was $100,000 plus, you got to play in the tournaments and you got the airfare and all that. 100,000. Please and thank you.
Right. So you got to take a couple vacation days to go golf.
Yeah.
Across the world.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
And you have the summer off anyways.
I know. Well, I do summer school, but yeah.
What is it? Color inside the lines?
Pretty much. Hey, it's 4 hours a day, 8 a.m. to 12. Okay. It's a long day.
I kid.
It's a very long day. But yeah, so Brooks Koepka looks like he's coming back. You were thinking probably Bryson, right?
I really thought he was going to come back. That was the one that I thought that was going to come back, rekindle his PGA Tour fans, and I think he's more of a liked person on the PGA Tour versus, a lot of the ones that left. I'm not going to name anybody, but I just feel that DeChambeau was more of a likable person, and so he would be welcome back more.
Yeah, and so Bryson's, his contract is up for LIV, and so now they're negotiating about it. Now, the thing is that Bryson has a leverage because Brooks left, and Bryson's like the big name now, right? So he wants $500 million for 4 years, which that's pretty damn good for him. And he said that, like, hey, if you don't give me the $500 million, I'm going to go to PGA Tour then, or I'll just do my YouTube. You know what?
That's what I was just going to say. I mean, he's making tons of money off his YouTube channel, and good for him. If that's what you want to do, I mean, breaking 50 hell, he could make breaking 60 with a celebrity and do that every single week, and he would probably make more money than he would make on the LIV or the PGA.
He would probably make, I would say, probably $100 million a year if he really focused on just YouTube, like legit. I love his channel. I watch his shit all the time. Like,
I haven't watched any of it, but I've seen the reviews and the reports and everything like that. But I mean, imagine he takes a retired athlete or just social figure and says, "Hey, we're going to break 60." It done and over with. He's going to make more money.
So yeah, spoiler alert. So he did Steph Curry last month, breaking 50, and they went, what was it? Eagle, birdie, eagle, like to start off with, and they did break. And Steph Curry was the one that was actually the one that was doing all the huge shots and stuff like that. It was crazy. Steph Curry is a pretty good golfer.
He is.
And then there's two other guys that were eligible to come back to, John Rahm and then Cameron Smith.
John Rahm doesn't bother me. Cameron Smith, don't mind him. John Rahm, he can stay away. It's like Patrick Murray.
Yeah. I think
gone. I don't care.
Yeah, I think those two are whatever. John Rahm is probably going to stay with LIV, obviously.
I think he already announced he is.
Yeah, I know it was kind of like iffy, but yeah, I think you're right. And then Cameron Smith, I have no idea. I could care less about Cameron Smith, to be honest.
I don't care either.
But like you said, I'm shocked. Well, if Bryson gets to the $500 million, obviously that's great for him. But I'm shocked that he isn't back on the PGA, especially with the PGA opening up the doors for them to come back. This is like probably what's a lifetime opportunity to come back. They probably won't. Do you think next year? I don't think they'll ask him to come back again. I mean, I don't know, until 4 years from now.
I would say they probably wouldn't ask him to come back until their next contract is up,
which would be 4 years.
Yeah, so if he signs a 4-year, $500 million, I mean, but how do you turn that down?
I know.
I mean, you do a 4-year, $500 million contract with Liv, plus you're doing your YouTube. I mean, that's just.
Yeah.
I can't even say that's stupid money because I don't even have a word for that.
Yeah, I couldn't fathom that you even have, $10 million in my bank account right now. I would say $1 million, but $1 million nowadays is almost like,
Right, but if Live Tour gives him $500 million, does he get to do an offshore account? Like, can he make a Saudi bank account to where he's not taxed?
Oh, I'm sure.
Well, I mean, not taxed by the U.S.
Yeah.
I mean, hell, okay, I might go play in a league that I don't agree with, but $500 million, that's a lot of goddamn money on top of what he already has.
Yeah. I mean, I'm curious on how much he has right now. It has to be at least 250 mil, you would think, right? Somewhere around there.
I bet he's got that in endorsements.
Yeah. I'm curious. But
net value of Bryson DeChambeau?
Yeah, net worth. Let's see.
It's got to be over 500 million.
His contract was 125 mil. Career earnings was 70 million for the PGA and Live. Right now they estimate about 60 million. I would say probably close to like 250. I would say 250 mil, I bet.
Even with all the endorsements?
Yeah, they don't really say
yeah, but you just said his PGA contract. You didn't talk about his Live contract.
Well, it was his earnings.
Oh, okay.
His Live contract was 125 million. His earnings was 70 million with PGA and Live. Income streams, it says he's about 2 million subscribers on YouTube. Earning power. He annually earns about 44 mil. So, I mean, that's like 250 mil. I would say somewhere around there. I'm just guesstimating, but.
So what you're saying is dude isn't eating ramen.
Yeah, definitely not. He's definitely
unless he wants to.
He's eating ramen with like caviar and lobster in it.
What a jerk.
Nah, good for him. I love his YouTube channel.
I do like Bryson. I do.
I just like the analytics. I think golf needs the analytics, and I guess I'm too young, maybe. Then I'm the young guy that loves analytics. But yeah, so we'll see. Bryson is still trying to negotiate that contract with Live Golf, and we'll see what happens, right? So I don't know exactly when he has to be like, okay, this is what I'm going to do. I have no idea.
It's probably got to be pretty soon.
You would think, right? The season has to be starting soon because PGA Tour already started, last week?
Yeah, last week, I think.
Sony Open. So, I mean, yeah, get on it, right? For Brooks Koepka, I don't know exactly when he's going to be returning and playing. I don't know.
I did see it, and I can't remember. I failed on this point.
Yeah.
When is TPC Scottsdale? Because I know he is going to be in that.
Well, the thing is, so as we're looking this up, BX Open is February 5th.
Okay, so that's probably going to be his return then.
Yeah. So talking about returns too, we can talk about Tiger Woods.
T. Gray Woods?
Yeah, Tiger Woods. He's trying to get back so he can play in the Masters. So we think that Brooks Koepka is probably going to come back in a Phoenix Open, and then Tiger Woods is probably going to be coming back probably for the Masters, probably around that time period. Did you hear that he wants to play at least like half on the PGA Tour and then half on the Senior Tour? Did you hear about that? Or Champions Tour, I should say.
Mm-mm.
I guess he wants to play a lot of golf, which I can't see Tiger Woods doing that. I mean, his body is just falling apart by now. He's going to be more robotic than human. But yeah.
I mean, if he can do it, good for him. But
yeah. But yeah, so it's just interesting to see see those two coming back to the PGA Tour.
Yeah, for sure.
For some reason, some people think that the PGA Tour, the reason why they're letting these people back in is because they are suffering, but I don't see it. I don't know.
I mean, you got the ratings from, the networks and everything, but golf on, as a whole, it's not down. It has to be the most growing sport since COVID. I mean,
Yeah.
look at what rates are.
Yeah.
I mean,
well, there's no spring rates anymore. There's no fall rates.
there's barely even a twilight rate.
Yeah.
I mean, if the sport was dying, golf you wouldn't see the discounts. You wouldn't see what little we have. I mean, there's only one course within 45 minutes of me that I can play 18 with a cart for under $50.
Yeah.
And 8 years ago, almost every course was under $50, except, some of the big boys like U Ridge and, a couple things. But within that, that travel distance, 18 holes in a cart was 45 to 50 bucks. Now it's 65 to 80, depending on where you go. If you get into a nicer course, you're looking at closer to 100.
Yeah.
And so if anybody tells me that golf is dying, I won't believe it.
Well, and not to mention that, but the tee sheet too. Like, try and get a tee time on a 80 degree, partly cloudy or sunny day. Like, good luck. Yeah. You're not getting a tee time, or you're just hoping that you can sneak in.
I only have a couple of courses again that are within a half an hour, 45 minutes from me, that if I wake up on a Saturday morning and the weather changed and it's nice, even with the weather changing, I'm not going to get anything for under $60.
Yeah. And then probably a really crappy tee time too. Like, 3 p.m. or 4 p.m. or it would be like 7 a.m. right?
Yeah. You got to be the first one off or the last one out. I mean, it's just how it is. I mean, I can't imagine what it's like in the Milwaukee area. I mean, your population's so much higher. And, again, like one course here, it's only 10, not even 10 minutes, 5 minutes away from where I live. It's a city course. If I want to play that course, I have to book that almost a week in advance, even if the weather's crappy. On a lighter note, we were kind of, before we started recording, we were talking about like the current new clubs that just got released.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I hit the new Mizuno driver, the One Select, on Sunday. I had the Tensai Black 65 stiff shaft in it.
Yeah.
Interesting club. It's got that nanotechnology that's supposed to be new. It's like a blue carbon fiber face, kind of like what TaylorMade did with the Stealth with the red.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting feel, interesting like sound.
Like, so for you, what does it feel like? What does it feel like when you do hit it? Is it like dead, or is it like does it bounce off the face, or?
I don't want to say it felt dead, but I definitely don't want to say it bounced.
Yeah.
It just had a different feel. And I apologize to anybody listening that I can't give a better description, or
Well,
it
so
just
for me,
it just felt different. And I'm playing a 425 LST, And that one there, I mean, the feel on that one, if I hit it a little bit off either direction, I know what the ball is going to do. And when I hit that Mizuno, it was just, it felt different.
Yeah.
It really did.
Yeah, because like for me, I have the stealth. So like you said, when you hit it off the nano technology or the nano face, what do you want to call it?
Right.
It feels kind of like it's like kind of deadish. It's like the soft feel when you hit the ball, right?
That's a good way to put it. It
like
almost felt soft.
Yeah.
Like I don't think that I get, like when I hit the ball, no matter what it did, I didn't get a feedback. Does that make sense?
As much, right? So like you're used to like, oh, I hit it off, whatever. Or oh man, I hit that one crappy. It's more like I hit it.
Yeah. No, that's actually a good way to put it. I mean, like I said, it didn't feel dead. It just felt soft.
Did you notice like different like distances if you did quote unquote hit it bad, even though you couldn't feel it?
Unfortunately, there was where I was hitting it at, there were two sims and one was down, and there were a lot of people there. So I was trying to make adjustments to it, with the loft and this and that. Mizuno's got a lot of different changes amongst the rest of them. So I didn't really get a good chance to really like try to dial in what it is, change shafts, this and that, and so forth. But I mean, I wouldn't say that it's a bad club by any means.
Yeah. So I'm just showing it on the screen right here. This is what they look like, and you got the JPX One select.
I hit the One Select, and the One Select is the low spin.
Okay, got you.
And I had the 10 side black 65 stiff, is what I was hitting in it.
Okay.
I mean, it like when I started the swing, it felt great. Like I don't have any complaints there. Just the feel and the sound was definitely different than what I'm used to with my ping.
Yeah.
I'm hoping to go this weekend right away in the morning to where it might be a little less busy and I can kind of tinker with it a little bit more.
Yeah.
But I mean, obviously, you know me, I'm a huge Mizuno guy.
Mm-hmm.
So it felt weird.
Yeah. And that's that nano alloy.
Yeah. I mean, it basically it's like TaylorMade Mizuno had a baby.
Yeah. I mean, there's a reason why they have it, and that's the reason why TaylorMade has it. So there has to be some kind of benefit with the nano technology.
Well, the nano alloy, Mizuno was the first driver to use it.
Okay.
From what I've read.
Okay.
Oh, well, you're looking at the page right now. It's the world's first. So
there you go.
Again,
what the hell is stealth then? I don't even know my stuff. What the hell?
Yeah, you just go up and lace one 300 yards. Who cares what it's made of?
Exactly. It's good enough.
But yeah, I mean, I'm hoping to go this weekend and hit it again. I want to hit the new Cobra Optum.
Okay.
I've heard a lot of really good things about that from people I've talked to in the industry, and they say that it's very forgiving. They're saying this One Select is very forgiving. I can't give an accurate feedback. Hopefully next time we shoot that I can give you a good feedback.
Yeah, for sure. Are those the only two that you're looking at?
Actually, Srixon's probably my third one that I'm looking at.
Okay.
So, I mean, we'll see what happens. We'll see how much time I have and what I can do. I hit the Srixon 7 last year, maybe the 5. I don't remember. I'd have to look back at my records, but I didn't hate it. I didn't hate the feel of the head of the driver.
Yeah.
I wasn't a huge fan of the shaft options.
Okay. Yeah, so for me, I didn't buy a driver, but I did buy a 3-wood, the Cobra LTD.
LTDX.
Yeah, from Maple Hill, and I love it. I hit that thing so well.
I Bob Kitchen from Maple Hill, if you're watching, how many LTDXs have I sold in the last year for you?
Right.
Everybody that plays the LTDX loves it. It's a great club. Listeners, viewers, if you're looking for a driver, a fairway wood, if you can get your hands on a gently used LTDX, you will not be disappointed.
Yeah, I liked it. I had a what did I have before? Oh, I had a old Titleist. What's the one of the older Titleists, like the 95D or whatever that one is. So then I upgraded
the 951 or something.
Yeah, something like that. And so upgrade from that to the Cobra, it's like night and day, so it's just
the LTDX line was amazing. Yeah. And if I do remember correctly, the rad speed either replaced it or the LTDX replaced the rad speed. But those two clubs, again, to you guys listening and viewing, if you're looking for gently used clubs, if you can get your hands on a rad speed or an LTDX, you will not be disappointed. And the resale is extremely, extremely pleasant. Lindsay plays an LDX driver. Jenny from the golf group, she plays an LTDX. I think Matt's got one. Okay. I've got 2 or 3 friends that have an LTDX.
Yeah, so welcome back, guys. 2026. Let's go. Let's get these episodes, going again. Hopefully you guys keep on following us and like, share, subscribe. Definitely hit that like button. Obviously it helps us and it helps everyone else get to know our podcast a little bit better. And also share it around with your friends, say, hey, I listened to this podcast. It's amazing. The guy was funny, hilarious. I spit out my soda while I was driving, things like that. But yeah. So yeah.
Tom, good seeing you as always.
Yeah, you too, Ty.
Everybody have a good night. Be good.